The legend of the haunted doll, Okiku. In a small, picturesque village nestled among the rolling hills of Japan, there lived a humble family. The family consisted of a father, a mother, and their beloved daughter, Okiku. They were known throughout the village for their simplicity and kindness. But there was one treasure in their possession that made them unique: a doll named Okiku. The doll Okiku was a masterpiece of craftsmanship. Her porcelain skin was as smooth as silk, her eyes as bright as stars, and her long jet-black hair flowed like a river of midnight. She wore a traditional Japanese kimono, a work of art in itself, adorned with intricate patterns. But what made the doll truly special was the love that Okiku, the little girl, poured into her. From the moment Okiku had received the doll as a gift on her 5th birthday, the two had been inseparable. Okiku treated the doll as her dearest friend, confiding in her, dressing her, and even sharing her meals. As the years passed, Okiku's bond with the doll deepened. The doll was more than just an object. It was a reflection of the love between Okiku and her parents, a tangible reminder of the simple joys of life. However, fate can be cruel, and tragedy struck the family. Okiku fell gravely ill, and despite the frantic efforts of her parents and the village healer, she could not be saved. The little girl's laughter, which had once filled their home with joy, was silenced forever. The grief that descended upon the family was overwhelming. They mourned the loss of their precious daughter, and the house that had once been filled with laughter and love now echoed with emptiness and sorrow. As time passed, something peculiar began to happen. The doll Okiku, which had been a source of comfort to Okiku in her final days, seemed to take on a life of its own. Her long black hair, once neatly arranged, began to grow. It grew longer and longer, inch by inch, week by week. The family was initially perplexed and then terrified by this inexplicable phenomenon. They consulted the village elders and even the local shrine priests, but none could offer a rational explanation. The doll's hair continued to grow, reaching a length that defied logic and reason. Whispers of the haunted doll Okiku spread throughout the village. Some believed it was the spirit of the departed Okiku manifesting itself in the doll, while others thought it was a malevolent presence. Fear and superstition took hold, and the family decided to seek the guidance of a renowned monk named Koji. Monk Koji was known throughout the region for his wisdom and spiritual insight. He agreed to visit the family and examine the doll Okiku. As he entered their home, he sensed a palpable aura of sadness and loss. He carefully examined the doll, its long ebony hair now cascading like a waterfall. In a hushed voice, he spoke to the family. "This is no ordinary phenomenon. The doll Okiku is indeed imbued with a powerful spiritual presence." Monk Koji explained that the bond between Okiku and her beloved doll had been so strong that a part of Okiku's spirit had remained attached to it. The doll's hair continued to grow as a symbol of the love that Okiku had for her family and her unwillingness to be separated from them, even in death. The family, though initially frightened, felt a sense of comfort in Monk Koji's words. They realized that Okiku's spirit lived on in the doll, serving as a reminder of the love they had shared. Over time, the doll Okiku became a symbol of hope and resilience for the family and the entire village. People from far and wide came to see the miraculous doll, and they left with a profound understanding of the enduring power of love and the mysteries of the spiritual world. The family continued to care for the doll, allowing Okiku's spirit to find solace in their home. The doll Okiku, with her long flowing hair, became a symbol of the enduring bond between the living and the departed. And so, in the quaint village nestled among the hills of Japan, the legend of the haunted doll Okiku lived on, a story of love, loss, and the unbreakable connection between the worlds of the living and the spirit. It served as a reminder that even in the face of the unknown, the power of love and remembrance could transcend the boundaries of life and death.
Hey there! We hope you're enjoying our content so far. If you do, please consider giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. Thanks for being a part of our community.